Good afternoon, guys. It is 1:43 p.m. on Tuesday the 29th of November 2022, and today I see that we're into the red in terms of the portfolio value, currently sitting down around 1/3%. As you can see at the bottom here, the market today so far has fallen 0.5%, and for the week it's down 1.5%. But as I say in the title for this video, the roller coaster continues. Hard to describe the pattern here as anything else really. You've got peaks and troughs, some deeper than others, and it's very difficult really to look at this and see anything other than that it looks likely to continue for the foreseeable future. I think that's the only realistic fair conclusion. Let's just slide the graph back and see. Obviously there's the COVID effect. We've mentioned that umpteen times. I'm looking at this on a 1 week time frame. So let me see. If you look at the vertical line that sort of runs above and below the mouse pointer there, currently we are sitting above July 2019. So seem to have growth, pretty much growth actually, right up until the beginning of 2020, from actually right the way through 2019. That looks like an amazing year. Come back a bit further to 2018. Just at the end of 2018 there appears to have been quite a drop, but prior to that the market had climbed solidly from May through to September, and then there was a bit of a decline, and then quite a sharp drop at the end of that year. Now there's an interesting pattern there. Actually, that's not too dissimilar to what we're seeing at present, although the the fluctuations don't look just as much. But in March 2017, things appeared to have fallen back for a couple of months. Then they recovered a bit for another couple of months before another slight dip, slight recovery, and then things appear to have taken off then from about October 2017 pretty much all the way through to the January of 2018. So and then as you can see, if you follow that little roller coaster, finally at the end of it, then things do sort of take off, albeit they do revisit, but then they take off again, and so on. So yeah, I think I mentioned before, I know of one or two other YouTubers who had ditched their or a significant part of their portfolio in order to pay off a mortgage. I suppose each to their own. My argument would be that if you look at the little roller coaster here, and what we typically see following the roller coaster, in other words this recovery, or if you look at this bit and another recovery, my worry would be that by selling off at this stage. Even if it is to put the money into a mortgage, I feel that you would be missing out on that recovery and the subsequent gains that result from that. And that's why I'm not doing it. To put it very simply, I have no intention of ever selling off. The idea is to buy more and buy more again, and keep doing that consistently, and that's what we're about to do today. So we're going to buy our weekly £120 of Vanguard's S&P 500 exchange traded fund, traded here in the practice account on Trading 212. That's going to buy us roughly 1.9 shares at today's value. So we're getting a little bit more bang for our buck, so to speak. I've sent that through. Has it executed? I think so. It has. So it executed at £62.70. And let me have a wee look around here. Okay, so it does look as if the values have updated. So currently the value of the portfolio is just under 4,200. The average purchase price £62.90, and as I say, we're sitting just very slightly down on our investment today, and we will continue. There is proven logic behind all this. I personally like the J.L. Collins method of explaining things. You can access his content at J.L. Collins NH, I think it's .com. But in any case, if you put in J.L. Collins NH into any search engine that's worth anything, it'll find it for you. He wrote a book entitled The Simple Path to Wealth. I'm not a big book reader, but I bought that one. Now that said, he freely admits that he doesn't keep secrets. Anything that's in the book is available online in the various interviews that he has kindly agreed to take part in, and his logic and I would say experience as well is freely available. Some people, if you're really what way would you put that? I suppose if you were interested in spending a bit of time among like-minded people, and perhaps you wanted a bit of a break from normality as well at the same time, maybe a bit of a holiday. Let's say you've got your whole investing career ahead of you, you might well like to consider attending one of the Chautauquas, I think they're called, that are run by J.L. Collins, and I think some of his family as well. They certainly do look like a worthwhile experience, and yeah, if I had the time in my fire journey to do that, I think I would be really keen to get along to something like that. Unfortunately for me, that's just not reality, but who knows, perhaps one day after reaching fire, depending on how things go, I may well find myself in a position to go along to something like that. I'll be going along to listen, though I'll not be going along to advise, or at least that wouldn't be the intention. But that's it for this week. I hope you found this interesting and informative, if not enjoyable as well. Feel free to like the content, subscribe to the channel, and if you're interested in future content, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know the next time I post online, or if I'm going live. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great end to your day.
What's actually working in Britain today? What actually works well in Britain today?
Cost of living crisis.
NHS workforce crisis.
Passport problems.
Queues, delays and cancelled flights.
Being stuck in 6-hour queues.
Energy prices in the UK could reach nearly £4,000 a year.
BP tripling its profits. The foundations of this country are cracked.
What actually works well in Britain today? Can you think of any public service?
Well, you mentioned the Lionesses. Our Test cricketers didn't do too badly against New Zealand.